Hey everybody, Mike Mina here. I've got Laura Coffey. Welcome to the Real Estate Beat. Laura Coffey's from Real Brokerage. Obviously, I'm from Augusta Financial. So Laura, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, I'm thrilled.
Yeah. By the way, we're filming on Cinco de Mayo, and this is the outfit you have to wear in the Augusta Financial neighborhood when it comes to Cinco de Mayo. All right, Laura, so tell me, what's going on in real estate right now? What are you seeing that I'm seeing, that we're all seeing? Just going to my past client database, going to all my real estate agents I work with. Let's chat with them.
Okay. The market's slow.
All right, so people aren't selling, and they're not selling for a reason, because they have a really low interest rate for the most part.
Correct.
Okay, so anybody who got that loan from Augusta Financial, I'm sorry, you're stuck in your house. But what do you say to a client when they have a $400,000 mortgage at 2.75 and they're paying, I don't know, $1,200-$1,500 a month plus taxes and insurance, and they want to buy up? They want to sell their $700,000 house and buy $1.1 million. What's your conversation you're having with them?
The first thing that I tell them is that they don't have to sell if they qualify. Like, I always like my clients to talk to you so that we can have a strategy to put together, because the first thing that I'm going to tell them is that you should keep your house, because I'm a firm believer in owning real estate, and if you don't have to sell, then you shouldn't. You should keep building up a portfolio of property. You can get a primary residential rate on your new purchase, so that if you wanted to build on your investments, you wouldn't have that investment rate.
Right.
And rents have gone up so much. For example, I have clients that just purchased a house and they kept their old house, and they're making $1,500 a month, and it's helping them with their new purchase.
Payment on their new house.
Yes.
Yeah. And rates are not that bad. I mean, they're better than what they were 3, 4, 5 months ago. And they're supposedly going to get better in the next 12 to 18 months and continue to get better as we slide into that, and inflation comes down, and there's some other factors that may or may not help them come down immediately. So maybe a year to 2 years before we get there, but rates will come down at some point. So here's the question. I have a 2.75% rate on my house. I want to buy up. I can go ahead and get a second mortgage on my house, use that as a 5% or 10% down payment, buy in LA County for $1.1 million with 5% down, and I could get that house I want to get, but I'm paying more on that property. But on the other property, I'm getting huge write-offs. I'm writing off the interest, I'm writing off the tax, I'm writing off the insurance, I'm depreciating the property more than likely, and I'm going to have the interest write-off on the new house too. So all this bodes well for me, tax-wise, income-wise, all of that. And if I'm making $1,500 or $2,000, that's offsetting the payment on the other end. This payment may not be much of anything at all, but if they talk to me first, especially you agents out there, not sending your clients to me early on when they're having this conversation with you is not a good idea. We should be having these conversations more every single day, and showing you the financial benefits of what it takes to buy that rental property, or keeping that property and getting a rental property.
And I promise if you sit down with him, he'll go slower and make sure you understand everything that just flew over your head.
And if you don't like it, call Laura and she'll yell at me. It's all good. So she's my friend and my enemy. I love her. So needless to say, there's a lot of great things that we can do if we get those people into buying a rental property.
One of the things that I am seeing out there right now is the fact that sellers, they see that there's no inventory and they want to find something before they'll list their house. The problem with that is they don't have a strategy, and they walk into an open house and they say, yes, I want to buy this house, but there's already multiple offers on the property. So they need to have their house ready. So if you sit down with an agent, if you sit down with Mike, then you can have a strategy, because it's better if you list your home contingent upon home of choice. What that means is you don't have to sell unless you find anything. But if you list with an agent, they can tell you things, little tips, to get the house ready. We call it show condition. We get the professional photography done. That way, when you find that house, you're ready to pull the trigger and you're ready to move on it.
Yeah. I mean, you could get a bridge loan, but in the ultimate world, you sell your house, boom, boom, and you move simultaneously.
Yes.
If you have your house sold already, or at least the photos done and all the work done, you're in much better shape that ready.
Yes, yes. Because I'm seeing a lot of buyers come into open houses and they're saying that they'd like to buy it, but they haven't talked to a lender yet. their house is not in show condition, they've got no photos, so they're probably like a week and a half out, and we're already negotiating with the offers that we have in hand that are non-contingent.
And you're going to have to do a 21 or 30-day escrow on that purchase to get that through, but you could force the hand of the other agent if you had everything ready to go and you listed your house that next Monday when you put your offer in and sold it, finding home of choice or whatever you needed to do.
Yes. There's also a lot of agents that are in networking groups, and we try to put people together. So like if you list with an agent, they can be on the look. You know, at these networking groups, we say, look, I have XYZ, but they need ABC. So if somebody gives me ABC, then somebody else's buyer can buy XYZ.
Right. Or sometimes if you don't go to ABC, you can go to CBS or NBC. So it doesn't really matter. I prefer the Peacock. I don't know why. So, all right. So we continue on here, and this is what we're going to do. The things we want to fix up on our house.
Now I don't want anyone to recognize me.
Yeah, I know exactly after this conversation. We go to continue to fix up our house. What are the things that you think are most important to have fixed up in your house?
The two most important rooms in the house are the kitchen and the master bedroom. Okay. Because Santa Clarita is a family town. It's not all families, you know, there's single men, single women, but in the majority of couples, in my experience, is the woman is the decision maker, and the two rooms that are most important to her is the kitchen and the master bath. So you can just paint kitchen cabinets to get it ready. Paint goes so far. You can actually glaze countertops instead of having to replace granite. You know, when we're talking about getting show ready, we're just talking about decluttering. We're not talking, you know, completely remodeling the house. You know, an experienced realtor is going to have tips and tricks to get your house show ready in a week.
Well, and I think to get show ready, I had to put a mustache and a sombrero on, and I always wear the serape. Don't worry about that. So thanks for coming on here, Laura. I appreciate a lot of your valuable information. To my clients, I've been putting this show on for realtors. Now I'm excited that we're going to be sharing it with you. So important. But again, you can delete it or you can check it out. You can laugh at it. You can say, hey, he's got a little personality. He's okay. He's not okay. Look at his guests. They're all beautiful like Laura, but I'm going to have different ones every single week. Not to push anything. Call me if you need anything. I can get you in touch with Laura or the agent who referred you to me originally. And, you know, let's look at things together, see how we can go ahead and put things together. If you guys are looking to move up, down, sideways, get a little bit of cash out, do a reverse mortgage, anything like that. We're here at Augusta Financial. I want to say thank you. You can always call me Mike here at Augusta, 661-260-2970. Laura, thank you for coming on.
Thank you. I'm so excited to look like this.
Yes. Oh, you look so amazing, let me tell you. We're ready for a night on the town. I'll tell you, I just can't wait. And we hope to see you soon. Take care.